Hey, how's it going? Joe back with a movie review. It's been a long time. Today, I just finished watching Hellraiser. Hellraiser, the original from, what is it, 1984? I don't know. Something like that. Haven't seen it in about 20 years, so it was almost like watching it for the first time with a fresh set of eyes. I thought it was all right. I thought it was pretty good. There's a lot going on in this movie, man. I mean, if you first, when you think of Hellraiser, you think of the villain, you're going to automatically think Pinhead. I wouldn't say that he's quite the villain in this. The villain is this chick's uncle in the movie. So anyway, this guy, her uncle, he gets a hold of this box. It's like a puzzle. He opens it up, opens up some portals to hell. These guys, which are actually, they're demons, but they call themselves, well, I don't know if they call themselves this, but at one point in the movie, the uncle calls them Cinnabites. They don't explain why or anything. I don't know, maybe they just thought it sounded, it makes me think of Cinnabon. I don't know. So, anyway, he opens up this portal. He gets killed, like these chains come out of the sky, rips his flesh all apart. It makes me think of those people that get off on like hanging themselves up by hooks. Like maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. I don't know if Clive Barker was into that or what. But anyway, he ends up dying. Then his brother, her father, moves into the house where it happened, and they just think he's like somewhere, or like he's out of town or something. They're like, oh, whatever. He's probably in jail. So they move in. And, as they're moving in, you find out that the guy's wife, his brother, because she's having flashbacks of, like, getting it on with him, man. And they're like, showing him into it on the bed. And then it shows her man, he's, like, moving a bed. And he's like, pushing it. And then it'll, like, cut to, like, the other guy, like, giving it to her. So it was really weird, weirdly edited. I thought it was pretty funny though, and I'll probably never feel the same when I move a bed from now on. But yeah, you find out that happened. Anyway, as he's moving the bed, he cuts his hand and runs upstairs, and he's like, oh, there's blood spilling everywhere. And the blood ends up falling on the ground, and then you find out that the dude is like dead underground, and the blood is kind of regenerating his skin. He's coming back to life. So he ends up coming out, talking to the chick he was banging, the guy's wife. And he's like, it's me. I need more blood. Kind of a vampire vibe going on there. So he convinces her to go, like, lead men on and bring them back home, and then hits them over the head with a sledgehammer or whatever. And then the guy, like, creeps out all disgusting and sucks their blood, and it's regenerating his skin. So, he keeps doing that for a while. They're doing that, and what the hell happened then? Oh yeah, and then this chick ends up finding out. She like stumbles. She walks into the room. The daughter sees some scene, ends up seeing the uncle, and he's getting all creepy. This weird, like, like he's gonna molest her kind of vibe. Anyway, she sees the box on the ground, grabs it, runs out of the house. Then she ends up box, opens up the thing, then the Cinnabons.
Cenobites, dumbass. Cenobites.
Cinnabites come out. They're about to freaky with her, and then she convinces them, no, I can help you. I'll lead you to someone who escaped from you, her uncle. And anyway, they go back. They make a side deal. They go back, and they catch him. It was pretty good. The ending got a little weird. I don't know. Like, the final boss was kind of just not convincingly, didn't look like it could really cause much harm to you. It was just this big, like, it looked kind of like a maggot with like a stinger, and it was like big. It was huge. But it had like T-Rex arms, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it really wouldn't be able to grab a hold of you, you know what I mean? So that was not very convincing. And, but the makeup was pretty good, man. There was some great gore in it, There was a lot of tearing flesh, and just gore. Well, I don't even know who did the effects on it. It was somebody good from back in the day. I don't remember. Anyway, it was pretty good. And then, oh yeah, there at the very ending was, yeah, there was this old man who stalked her, like, kind of throughout the whole movie, like a bum. He looked like a homeless guy. And at the very end of the movie, she grabs the cube, throws it in like a fire. I don't know, there just happened to randomly be a campfire out there. Anyway, the bum shows up again, walks into the fire, grabs it, and he's sitting there holding it, and he's burning. Then he turns into, like, it looked like something from Army of Darkness, man. It was like a skeleton dragon, and like all satanic, and flew away. So, you know, you got to expect that in a horror movie from the 80s, you know, especially one that's not like top notch in my opinion. But, you know, honestly, it was pretty good. I'd suggest you give it another watch if you have already seen it. If you haven't seen it, definitely give it a shot. I think I'm going to review the rest of these. I haven't done any movie reviews in a while, and I just finished piecing together this. I had most of them, but then I went and picked up the rest for like $2 each on eBay, so I figured, you know what, sit down and watch some goddamn Hellraiser. So yeah, I would give it about a 7 out of 10. Hellraiser. Go check it out.